Today we are going to be doing a Sunday reset. So as you can see, this room is a bit of a mess. Good morning and welcome to today's vlog. My name is Emily if you're new here, and today I am doing a Sunday reset video. Also, don't mind the plant that's behind me. It's been super windy in Toronto recently and we have a balcony garden and we didn't want the plant to die, so we brought it inside. But today we are going to be doing a Sunday reset, and this is going to be the first video in my Sunday reset series. I meant to film this over the spring and do like a spring reset for summer, but you know, life and my job and everything else just kind of got in the way, so this is going to be a summer reset series now. So better late than never, but my apartment has been quite disorganized and quite a mess recently. If you don't know, I live in Toronto. I have a 500 square foot apartment and we don't have a storage unit or a parking spot or anywhere else to keep our things. Everything that we own is in this apartment, which it gets pretty tight and it's pretty cramped and it's definitely in need of a declutter. So over the next 4 or 5 weeks, I'm going to go through and I'm going to declutter room by room in what I like to call my Sunday reset series. So welcome to the first video in my Sunday reset series. I'm so excited that you're here and I'm so excited to bring you along for what is going to be a fun Sunday reset. I have a lot on the go today. First things first, I'm going to start by getting ready for the day. Then I'm going to take Leo for a walk. The high today is supposed to be something crazy, like 32 degrees. It's going to be so hot and so humid outside. So I want to make sure I get my walk in with Leo pretty early this morning. We're going to walk to either a local coffee shop or a Starbucks. Haven't quite decided what I want yet. We're going to get some coffee. Then we're going to come back before it gets too hot. I want to declutter my entire bedroom today, including my nightstand, under the bed, the closet. This space is something that really needs a very deep cleaning. We have been storing our suitcases just up against the wall in our bedroom, and I don't want to do that anymore because I hate looking at them every time I go in there. They take up space. They're difficult to maneuver around. So that is the goal today, is to find a spot where I can put the suitcases where they're out of sight and out of mind, since we really only use them 3 or 4 times a year when we're traveling. We don't need to have them out all the time. And they're great as storage too. So I'm going to fill them with things and I'm going to hide them either under the bed or in the closet, out of sight, out of mind. And then we're just going to clean up the space. I'm going to finish getting ready and let's go grab some coffee. At the door, I wanted to show you my outfit quickly before we leave. I'm just wearing a black Lululemon tank top, my black Lululemon Align shorts, and then I have my running shoes on. Hey, sweetie, you want to go for a walk? A few minutes ago, and I'm going to make my Ninja Creamy for tonight, so I thought I would show you how I make them. Tonight I'm going to be making a chocolate Ninja Creamy, so I have some chocolate Fairlife milk, and I also recently got this chocolate protein powder. Select is my favorite brand. This is what I use for all of my protein stuff. And I got this one in chocolate truffle, which I haven't tried before, so I'm really excited to give it a try tonight. So I usually fill mine with a cup, which is around 250 milliliters. I'm going to take about half a scoop of the chocolate protein powder. I usually only do half a scoop when I'm doing stuff other than smoothies. Then sometimes I'll go for a full scoop, but so I got half a scoop here. I used to mix in a teaspoon of the Jello stuff as well. I don't know exactly what it's called, but I used to mix that in too for consistency. But I find it doesn't really make a huge difference and it's probably not good for you, so I stopped doing that. Now that this is mixed, I'm going to put it in the freezer without the lid on so that it freezes very evenly. I find if I put the lid on, it gets like a bump in the middle, and that's not good for the blades on my Ninja Creamy. So I'm going to put it in exactly like this, and then I'll take it out later tonight to make my Ninja Creamy. bit of a mess. We have a bunch of stuff where it's not supposed to be. It's kind of overflowing. As I mentioned before, I have a suitcase right here that has a bunch of stuff on it, and I just don't want to keep the suitcases out anymore. The nightstand is kind of covered in things. It has stuff that doesn't belong there, that's just been thrown on there. The closet's a little bit disorganized, so I want to clean that up today. I did go through my wardrobe recently, so I don't need to go through my whole wardrobe again, but I do want to reorganize and like refigure out where things go in the closet. As I mentioned earlier, we don't have a storage unit, so everything that we own is in this small space, and we just have suitcases that are just left out. I don't want to have to look at them anymore, so the goal today is to reorganize the closet so that I can fit both the suitcases in there because they won't fit under the bed. I do have some storage under the bed. It hasn't been fully utilized yet, so I want to put things underneath the bed that we don't reach for very frequently. So any of our Christmas stuff can go under there, any of our camping things, we don't really need those. So they can go under here, and just anything that we don't use every single day. My goal with this room is to create a space that actually feels like rest and recovery. I find that when I come in here after a long day, it feels really chaotic, there's a lot of visual clutter, and I just want a space that I can come into and relax at the end of the day. I've realized that if my bedroom feels really chaotic, like it does right now, my sleep suffers. When my sleep suffers, my nutrition, my workouts, and my wellness all take a hit as well. Sleep is one of the most underrated parts in any fitness journey, so having a calm and restful space that promotes rest and recovery and a good quality sleep is really the foundation to any wellness routine. I want my bedroom to feel like my recovery zone and my sanctuary, a place that I can go to rest and recover, but also work on my self-care routines like journaling at the end of a long day, reading a book, and just spending some quality time with my pets. I'm first going to start by decluttering my nightstand. My main goal here is to declutter because physical clutter equals mental clutter, and I don't want to be looking at that when I'm trying to sleep and recover. So if something doesn't bring me peace or have a purpose, it is going. I'm starting on the floor here with my nightstand because it's the first thing that I see in the morning and the last thing that I see at night. The less things that I have on my nightstand means less mental clutter before I go to bed at night, so let's get started with cleaning off my nightstand. These are my absolute favorite earplugs. They're so great and I sleep with them almost every night. This is the current book that I'm reading, so I'm also going to leave my Kindle on my nightstand because I like to read every night before I go to sleep. This is what I'm keeping on my nightstand. I like to keep it simple, I like to keep it clear, I like to keep it decluttered, and everything has its purpose. So I have a cute little plant over here just to add some greenery to the room. I have my favorite crystals that I've collected over the years. I have my Hatch alarm clock right here. This helps me wind down at the end of the night and helps me wake up in the morning. I have my earplugs, which I use every single night, and I have my book that I read before bed. I also decided to give this little corner a clean right here. It's right next to my nightstand, and this is where I leave my tripods, my camera, any of my filming gear goes right in this corner when I'm not using it. I'm currently using it right now, so I'll put it back right here once I'm done with it. We used to have a guitar that was right here, and it took up a lot of space. We don't have much space here between the kennel and my nightstand, so we just put that in the closet since Matt is not actively using it very often, and if he decides that he wants to use it, he can just pull it out and use it then. The next spot on my list is Leo's kennel. This is where Leo sleeps at night, and this is his sanctuary, so I want to make sure that this is a space that he feels comfortable in to go to sleep every night. I also store all of Leo's stuff in this bin right here. It's very useful, but it's currently overflowing, so I want to go through it and get rid of all the stuff that Leo doesn't use. This is Leo's summer bandana. Look at how cute it is, and it has his name on it, Adventure Buddy. I'm gonna have to remember to put this on him, so I think I'm gonna leave this close to the top or out. This is too small for Leo, so I don't even know why I'm keeping it. I'm gonna put this in the donate pile. Okay, after donating some things, Leo's space is all clean and this actually closes now, so that makes me happy. It's not overflowing. And I also replaced his blanket in his bed so that he'll feel nice and cozy when he goes to bed. Leo sleeps on a Casper mattress. He's a spoiled boy. Totally worth the money though. He loves it. Okay, next up on the list, I'm going to throw away some of our old cat scratchers. I find that the cat scratchers, they get destroyed. They leave little pieces of cardboard everywhere. It's really annoying to clean up and they're just covered in cat fur. So I'm going to throw those out. We'll replace them with new ones. And I also want to clean the cat tree. So I'm going to give this a nice vacuum, get all the cat fur off of it so that the girls can feel comfy and cozy and clean sleeping here. This side of the bedroom is looking great. Everything is looking phenomenal. I'm really happy with it, but now we have to move to this side of the bedroom. So it's time to put away my sweaters. Suitcase here for now because I want to figure out what to put inside of it, and then I'm going to slide it under the bed where we're going to store it. I finally got all the clothes put away, which I've been procrastinating on doing for a long time, so I'm really happy that that's done. Now I'm going to move on to the closet organization. So as I said before, I went through my closet roughly a month or two ago, so I'm not going to go through all of my clothes again. I'm just going to focus on reorganizing the other areas of the closet. I think that the closet is overflowing not because we have too much stuff, but because it's not organized correctly. So my plan is to take a lot of stuff down and then figure out how I want to organize it and then put it all back. You know I mean business when I bring out the stepladder, so let's get started on cleaning this closet. The thing that I hate most about this closet is that you can't open both doors at the same time. I find when I go back and forth putting clothes away, I have to like close this door, open the other door. It's really annoying. Few hours later and we are almost done our clean. We really just put our heads down and got focused, and we finished cleaning out the entire closet. We took all the suitcases out from under the bed, made sure that we threw stuff in them and threw them back under the bed, and we have a lot more space in the closet now. I used to have a suitcase that was hidden over here where Lennox is, and now it's out of the way, so I can easily just open the closet door. We also had a suitcase that was right here that was right in the way if we wanted to walk by, which is also under the bed now, so that's great. This is the closet right here. We still have some stuff on top of the record player, but that's okay. We were able to get a ton of boxes up here, and we went through all of our papers and everything, so everything is organized. And we were able to fit the suitcases down here. We were able to move everything that was down here. We put both the suitcases down here, and the rest are just under the bed. My dresses can finally hang down instead of being squished. I was able to fit my shoes underneath of my dresses, and then we have everything else there. So I'm so glad that I was able to fit everything up top, and I couldn't have done it without Matt's help, of course. So we have a few things left to clean in the bedroom. We're going to strip the bed, do the laundry, remake the bed with fresh sheets. And that's pretty much it for my cleaning today. So I'm so proud of the progress that we made today. We haven't gone through that closet, I don't think, since we moved here. So it was definitely something that needed to be done. And I'm so glad that we took the time to go through it. Everything looks so much more organized. It just feels better in here, and it feels like I can finally breathe again. So just doing the odds and ends right now. We have a few things that we have to take down to the garbage. I just ordered food on Skip the Dishes. So that'll be coming soon, and in about an hour I have a pedicure appointment, so it'll be nice to just sit down for a bit, be pampered, get my nails done, and yeah, it's gonna be a good night. Got back from my nail appointment, and our groceries for the week got delivered, so I thought it would be fun to do a bit of a haul. Starting, we got some cereal. Matt really likes the honey bunches of oats, so we got some of that for him to eat for breakfast. I got more of my favorite fruit, which is cherries. I've been loving cherries recently. I used to hate them when I was younger, so I'm kind of surprised that I love them now, but I don't know, I've really been liking cherries recently. We got a frozen pizza as a little treat on Friday night, 2 things of cheese, I got a bag of onions, some bananas, 2 green bell peppers, salad kit, some mushrooms, 2 tomatoes, some garlic, a bag of avocados, some beefless ground, more whole wheat bread for my avocado toast, some carrots, Oreo thins for my Ninja Creamies, Heinz chili sauce, tomato paste, 2 Honeycrisp apples, some sour cream, some Baby Bell cheeses as a snack, a taco kit, some celery, diced tomatoes, some Fairlife chocolate milk for my Ninja Creamies, and then I also got 2 0% Fairlife milks just for my coffees and my smoothies. In addition to my factor meals this week, we're also going to make some tacos. That's why we get the taco kit, and a lot of veggies. And then on top of that, Matt's also going to make us a nice spaghetti, and his spaghetti sauce is so good, so I'm feeling really excited about that. But yeah, this will be our groceries for the week. I find when we're like fully stocked and we have everything that we need and I have enough snacks, that I order in a lot less. We're trying to order in less and cook at home more. Here's all of our groceries, and in Canada this cost about $120. Okay, so we just finished cleaning the bedroom. It feels so nice to walk in here and have everything be clean, even the closet. It's just like a breath of fresh air now that everything is just put away and it's clean, and I know that it's organized and we don't have all that extra clutter just taking up space. Here is the final product. I am just so happy with everything that we accomplished today. Honestly, this was such a big task and we've been putting it off for so long. So I'm just so happy that it's finally done. I'm so excited for this summer reset series, just to get the apartment clean and organized and everything put away. Next Sunday, I'm actually going to be away. So I'm not going to film a Sunday reset next week, but I will the week after. I'm going to pick up where I left off, and I think we're going to clean the kitchen next, but I don't want to guarantee for sure. So next weekend, we're actually going away. We're going to leave the city, and I'm so excited for that. So I'll see if I can get some clips, but I'm so excited to start this series. I think it's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be such a breath of fresh air having the entire apartment cleaned, and I'm so looking forward to it. I'm taking Leo for a short walk right now. It is so hot out today. The high is literally like 35 degrees Celsius. It's absolutely insane. That's one of the things that I both love and hate about living in Canada, is how hot it gets in the summer and how freaking cold it gets in the winter. It is insane. We are less than 10 minutes into our walk and Leo is already panting. Oh buddy, I know, it's so hot out. It is officially time to make my Ninja Creamy. I've got my Ninja Creamy right here. It's completely frozen, and as you can see, it looks pretty flat. I usually do 3 spins for my Ninja Creamy. One is just like an initial spin. The second one, I'll add a little bit of milk, and then the third one is when I will add my mix-ins. this is what it looks like after the first spin. It's still pretty like chalky, not very ice cream consistency, so I'm gonna add a little bit of milk and spin again. Okay, and now that it mostly looks like ice cream, I'm going to add a few Oreos in here. Just like to dig out a little spot here in the middle. And then I got these Oreo thins in my grocery haul today, so I'm gonna add maybe 2 or 3 of them. And just like that, we have a high protein chocolate ice cream McFlurry with Oreo mix-ins. Let's do a taste test. First bite together. That is so good. I feel like the chocolate protein powder really makes such a big difference. Well, it's official. My first Sunday reset vlog has come to an end. Thank you for spending today with me. Today was the perfect way to start my Sunday reset series. Starting with cleaning my bedroom has made such a big difference. I really do want to focus on health and wellness and recovery on this channel. And I find that recovery is such an understated part of any health and fitness journey. Sleep is so important, and I feel like I'm just gonna sleep so well tonight. After cleaning my space, it already feels like a breath of fresh air. Every time I walk in there, it feels so good. I'm not gonna stress about it. The space is functional, and I feel like I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. I am so excited. This is also your reminder that you don't need to give your place a complete overhaul over a weekend, which I was originally going to do before for a video. That would have been so overwhelming, and I'm so glad that I turned this into a series instead of trying to do it all in one weekend. There is no way that you can get everything cleaned like that in a weekend. Like, I already spent so much of my energy today just cleaning the bedroom, and I'm glad that I did because I was able to take all of my energy and just focus it on cleaning the bedroom and decluttering the bedroom and making it the way that I wanted to, instead of rushing to try to get everything else done in the apartment as well. So I'm very excited that this is going to be a series. Comment down below which space you think I should clean next. This is a 500 square foot apartment, so there's not that many spaces to clean, but I am gonna split it up over like maybe 4 or 5 videos. So let me know which space I should clean next. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe because I'm gonna have a lot more content coming very soon. Next Sunday, as I mentioned, I'm gonna be away, so I'm not gonna be doing my Sunday reset series next Sunday, but I will be coming back with episode 2 the Sunday after that. That's when I'm going to film it, so it'll be a few weeks before it's up on YouTube. It really means the world to me if you subscribe to my channel. Since I've started posting in February, I've gained almost 50 subscribers, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm really happy about those numbers. The growth is slow, but I am growing, so I find that really motivating and really encouraging. And I would love it if you would stick around for that. It's almost 10 p.m., which means that it's my bedtime now, so I'm going to take off my makeup, brush my teeth, and I'm going to crawl into bed with my favorite book. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.